Hey guys, this is Review Destination and I am Kshitij, and today we are going to do unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy A50S. So let's get started. Let's cut the seals. And now let's see the specs. This phone has triple rear cameras, 42 megapixel standard camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 5 megapixel depth sensing camera, and a 32 megapixel front camera. And this is this U infinity display, so it has a U notch on its display, and it has in display fingerprint scanner as well. And we have the top variant with 6 GBs of RAM and 128 GBs of internal storage. Now let's unbox this. Here we have the phone itself, and Samsung has hide this paperwork in this box. So let's see what else we have over here. So we have the quick start guide and some paperwork, and we have this silicone case which is really good addition, so you can use your phone with the case. And here we have the same ejector pin, and that's it. Now let's keep everything to the side and let's check the phone itself. We have the pearl white color. Initial impressions looks really good. Then this is the power brick, and it has this adaptive fast charging, as you can see. So this phone supports fast charging, and Samsung is providing a fast charger as well. And this is a USB type C charging cable, so really nice to see that at this price point you are getting USB type C. This phone retails for 22,000 rupees, and it's sad to see that you get this earphones. These same earphones I had got 8 years back with my Samsung Galaxy Champ Neo. So sad to see that Samsung is still including this earphones now also with their phones. And whereas that Samsung Champ Neo was just for 3,000, and this phone is for 22,000 rupees. So let's see from where we can open this up. Yeah, this is the pearl white color, as you can see. Let's remove the sticker. And initial impressions, it looks really good. This is the polycarbonate back. This is not glass. Give me haptic feedback. So now I'll do a setup for this phone. Till that time I will give you a specs overview. Spec for the Samsung Galaxy A50S: Exynos 9611 octa-core processor, 6.4-inch AMOLED display, 64 and 128 GB internal storage, 4 and 6 GB of RAM, triple rear cameras, 48 megapixel, 8 megapixel and 5 megapixel, and front facing is 32 megapixel, 4000 mAh battery, and in-display fingerprint scanner. So now I've done the setup for this phone, and this is the in-display fingerprint scanner. I'm really impressed with Samsung. For a 20,000 rupee price bracket, they are offering in-display fingerprint scanner. This is the first in the segment. I really like that. And this has this default Samsung UI pre-installed. There are some preloaded apps also in this phone, but initial impressions, the phone looks really good. Let's fire up the camera. Let's bring some subject. Let's bring this flower over here. So as I told you, it has a 23 megapixel front facing camera, a 48 megapixel standard rear camera, a 8 megapixel ultra wide, which is this ultra wide camera, and a 5 megapixel depth camera, which is used for portrait shots. So the initial impressions from this camera look really good. The detail sharpness is really nice, and it's focusing also quite well. With Samsung phones, the focusing is never an issue. Their cameras are really good at focusing, and it's looking really nice. Now let's see the front facing camera as well. The front facing camera is a 32 megapixel shooter, and the detailing is looking quite good, as you can see. Now I'll show you some camera samples which I've taken from this phone. So this phone has a 32 megapixel front facing camera, and the front facing camera is really good. The initial impressions are really good, and it has a 48 megapixel standard camera, and these photos which you are seeing are from standard camera. The standard camera is also really good. The Samsung cameras are really good from a long time, and the wide angle camera is a 8 megapixel shooter, and that camera is also really good. The current photos which you are seeing are taken from the wide angle camera. This is also from the wide angle camera. Now let's go to settings and see. It already has a software update, but I will update this phone later. Let's see which software it is running on currently. So this is running on the Android version 9, which is Android P. So yeah, and the display is also looking really good, and as you can see, the build quality and the in-hand feel is also really good. The in-hand feel is so good that it comes in the S10 and Note 10 category. It's looking so good in person. These are my initial impressions. So that's it for this video, guys. This is Kshitij signing off, and I hope to see you in my next video.